Welcome to the Fear and Greed Afternoon Market Report for Thursday, the 2nd of September 2021, where in just a few minutes I tell you everything you need to know about what's happened in financial markets and the world of economics today. I'm Sean Aylmer. The S&P ASX 200 fell 0.6% today to close at 7,486 points. It was ex-dividend day for a number of companies. That's the cut-off point for shareholders to receive dividends. If you bought the stock today, you don't get the dividend, whereas if you bought it yesterday, you do get the payout. As a result, stocks generally lose ground on the day they go ex-dividend. For example, BHP went ex-dividend today and lost almost 7%. Mind you, there was a bit more to it. Iron ore prices keep falling and that's hurting the big Australian. Chief Executive Mike Henry was out talking as well, and he said the majority of investors in BHP want the company to retain exposure to oil and gas. And the recent slump in the group's share price, it's down more than 20% in 4 weeks, is just short-term volatility. CSL, which closed down nearly 2%, and Woolworths, which was off 1.5%, were other ex-dividend companies today. The major banks were mixed, with Commonwealth Bank and National Australia Bank higher and Westpac and ANZ lower. Telstra and Coles both lost more than 1%, while Newcrest Mining was down 1.5%. With earnings season now over, the big volatility in the market has dissipated. BHP was the worst performer today, while gold diggers Chalice Mining and Regis Resources also underperformed. Software group Altium was the best performer, up 4.3%, although it's still well below its level of a week ago ahead of its earnings announcement. In economic news, home refinancing hit an all-time high in July as borrowers took advantage of record low interest rates on mortgage loans. Home loan refinance commitments were up 6%, according to the Bureau of Statistics. If you exclude refinancing, housing loan commitments were up just 0.2%. And Australia's trade surplus hit a record $12.1 billion during July. According to the ABS, there was a $2 billion rise in exports and a $1.1 billion increase in imports. Credit ratings agency S&P Global upgraded its 2021 global economic growth forecast to 5.9% on the back of rising vaccination rates. S&P said the US was a strong performer due to its vaccination efforts, forecasting a 6.7% growth rate for the world's largest economy. That would be a 40-year high. Just recapping Wall Street, the S&P 500 closed flat, the Dow Jones Industrial Average ended down 0.1%, and the tech-heavy Nasdaq finished up 0.2%. That's it for the afternoon market report for Thursday, the 2nd of September 2021. Don't forget to hit follow on the podcast and find Fear and Greed on LinkedIn, Twitter and Facebook. Join me tomorrow morning for the Friday edition of the Fear and Greed Business Headlines. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.